What's going on, guys? Nigger Faggot here today again, and today I'm gonna do another r/entitled parents. This one's gonna be about entitled mom in hospital complains about drug addict teenager. Let's call the entitled mom nigga. Tiamak. This story takes place a while back when I was 17. Following some abdominal pain, doctors discovered I have kidney stones. One of them blocked my kidney, causing it to swell considerably, so I was taken to the hospital for treatment. I was placed on the teenage ward, which was a separate bay in the paramedics ward. Kidney stones are incredibly painful, and at this point I already had 2 surgeries, so I was extremely doped up on painkillers. My morphine was administered with IV, but I also had to take tablets several times a day. One night, a kid was brought into the A&E with severe breathing difficulties. After being established, he was transferred to the teenage ward. Because of severity of his condition and his age, 14 I believe, his mom, nigga, was given permission to stay overnight with him. He was brought onto the ward at approximately 1 a.m. and put in bed next to mine. The noises of his arrival woke me, and my body realized it hadn't had any painkillers for several hours. I tried to find my call button, but could barely move. The pain managed to knock it off my bed instead. So I started moaning in pain, trying to find it. The nigga flings open the curtain between the 2 beds and stares at me. I ask her to call a nurse for me, but she stands there glaring at me. I finally get hold of my call button, and nurses come over before I get a word out of the nigga. Starts complaining to the nurse at full volume, and that I'm making too much noise. I'm struggling. Precious angel, sleep. That 17, I should be able to deal with pain, etc., etc. I'm in tears from pain by this point, and the other kids are waking up from the noises she's making. So the head nurse, politely tells her to shut the fuck up. I'm given another dose of painkillers and manage to doze off again, and all is well for a few hours. Come morning, my doctor comes to check up on me as part of his rounds. I had renal specialists. Well, fuck that. That'll get me demonetized if I say any of that. A few hours later, I was given several of my tablets to take, and the nigga blows a fuse. She goes over to the sister again and starts complaining that I'm clearly a drug addict who's faking it. For painkillers, she starts demanding that I be transferred to an adult ward, as I'm a bad influence to the other children. The head doctor overhears and is completely baffled. He points out that the medication I am taking is prescribed, and I'm not doing anything to disturb the other children. As I'm spending the day all curled up in bed watching TV, nigga changes tactics and starts complaining that the show I'm watching is sensual and a 14-year-old boy shouldn't be next to a 17-year-old girl. I turn my TV screen around to reveal I'm watching Bing watching Disney. I was confused for a second. Watching Disney movies. And the nigga goes bright red. Doesn't stop there though, as she's panning her darling boy. Oh, just so you know, that means black. Go fuck yourself. Be put into a side room for peace and quiet, as the other children are too noisy. The doctor declines this request, as the side rooms are reserved for critically ill children, and her son is now stabilized, as in fact one of the ones running around the ward disturbing the others. My mom came to visit me just after this, and the nigga attempts a new attack by telling my mom that doctors are overdosing me and I should be taken off the morphine, and then telling them, my mom, I'd be happier on an adult ward instead of a little children. My mom tells her to get lost a lot less politely than the doctors did. You should have just fucking yelled at her. Fucking idiot. Luckily, the nigga's request to stay the second night was declined, as her son was stable and ended up discharged the next day. I still have no idea why she hated me so much. The doctor claimed the nigga claims I'm a drug addict faking kidney stones in order to get painkillers and disturbing her son by moaning. Tries to get my morphine stopped and kicked off the ward. What a fucking nigga. Let's review that story. It was a pretty quick one, but I'm not good at reading. I'm not smart. I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you guys on this. I believe this is messed up when there are files and files and files that this 17-year-old girl had kidney stones. You don't fucking do that. My parents are nurses, so I fucking know this shit. I don't fucking trust them. But I know I made that clickbait video. That I'm dying video. I made that severely for clickbait. Okay? So stop telling me I made that for certified reasons. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button, and fuck off. But let me just who the fuck does she think she is to just tell somebody what to do? I'm gonna probably be posting a lot tonight just so I can get some views in for the next week because of school. There's probably gonna be 4 more videos tonight because I had this morning's video and that's it, really. I had this video earlier that I'm dying. Oh yeah. Cheers. Hey fella, go fuck yourself. Cheers, fellas. Suck a